Hi everyone, hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Vechain once again. Thank you for your support. Okay, so right now you can see that Vechain is rolling over again, isn't it? Now you do need to see this 55 EMA on a weekly time frame hold as support. Okay, this is really important. It does hold as support because you can see it held as support just here in this wave 2 bull run. I know it looks bad, but look, just here when we went up in this wave 1, we pulled back and we had this ABC correction right there, and we sort of consolidated going sideways for taking the next leg up. This is what we anticipate for crypto. This is what we anticipate coming for Vechain especially. Okay, we're just going through this wave 4 pullback right now, you know, and this consolidation event. Okay, we're really overextended here. We're starting to come back to earth. We're starting to reset a lot of the levels right now, coming back down before continuation. Okay, because this sell-off and the selling can only happen for so long. Okay, and as you can see, Elliott wave theory right here, and a lot of technical analysis are pointing to this exact same way. Elliott wave theory, really experts in the field, okay, that are pointing to this as well, which is good. It's confluence basically, but none of us have got a crystal ball. Okay, and if you start to lose key levels of support right here, you know, lose support, go short, and that's a saying. Okay, and I will keep you updated with the day-to-day antics of Vechain, but this is a long-term projection right here. Now if we take a look at this particular level right here, this is called the stock RSI. I'm showing this in a lot of videos because this is basically an indication of where the bottom is. Okay, if you look at this particular level right here, this is the absolute bottom which Vechain is basically hovering around at the moment. You can see when it's down there, it doesn't hover around for too long. This particular rollover and consolidation event right here for Vechain, you know, just here, it didn't touch that base for long before continuation, building up steam, building up pressure, buying pressure to move onwards and upwards. Even the RSI just here, okay, look where it's sat right now. It's sat at this level where it started the wave 3 of this particular section of the bull run right here. So you're very close to a bottom right here, and as you're fully aware, we have got projections which are given you on the hourly time frame. Okay, so what I'm going to do is jump into the hourly time frame to show you where we do project Vechain is going to. So with Vechain then, just like Cardano, exactly like Cardano, okay, we gave you the rising wedge and we said there's a breakdown target down here of 0.761, okay, which is where you form the rising wedge just there for Vechain. So do anticipate that that is potentially where Vechain's on its way to, because like I said to you, the pattern that's in play is valid until invalidated away, and you can see that when you broke out this particular wedge just there, you was hitting a level of resistance, and that was a big signal that, but basically you're going to roll over and come to this key level of support down here where you form the rising wedge just there. Do you see that? So from there, right there, when we give you that particular breakdown target, Vechain is currently down a whopping 33% with a target of 37%. So only another 4% to go till we get to our short target right there. Now what a short opportunity that is. Okay, like I said to you, the pattern that's in play is valid until invalidated away. Okay, and it works in waveforms. You've got the wave 1, 2, 3, 4, potential wave 5 down right there before you get the ABC correction, and hopefully we form a base. We retouch on the weekly 55 as well, just here. Okay, because this is a really important area to put cheeky bids in. Okay, when you start to see the roll just here, like you're getting just now, look, the weekly 55 EMA, which is slightly below our support area just there, it currently sits at, and I'll tell you exactly what it is at the moment, the weekly 20 EMA sits at 0.69646, roughly around that area. That will actually change as time goes on, by the way, and you can see right now you're going to hopefully hold its support for continuation, get the bounce, consolidate before popping out to the upside just there, just like you did just there where you came down, you found support for continuation in the bull run. That wave form just there, I think it's wave 3 that was, wasn't it? Yeah, the large wave 3 value wave theory for Vechain. So that's basically it. That's Vechain in a nutshell. At the moment it looks as though you're coming down to test this key level of support, doesn't it? And there's no avoiding that. Okay, on the hourly time frame, that's the breakout target. Okay, so if you do start to see Vechain break up, I'll give you a level of resistance that you do need to see broken. Okay, so you've got the breakdown target just there. Do anticipate that it could bounce there, but if you do start to lose that, then like I said to you, target the 20 weekly EMA on the weekly there, which is around about 0.69 cents, isn't it? Now Vechain, obviously, to break back up here, because that can happen, you can come back down once your target's been met of the pattern, you can start to get a bit of a recovery. Okay, the buying starts to come back into play, because obviously the selling runs out of steam. You can't sell off forever. There's no more sellers left. Okay, so then all of a sudden the buys start to reappear, and this is where the bulls come back into play. Okay, so want to reassure you, this is all part and parcel of crypto, I'm afraid. It's the cycles that it goes through. And like I've shown you, the wave 2 pullback right there was horrible. It bled off for a while there before continuation, before the buying pressure starts to step in and the bulls take over and the bull market resumes, so to speak. So yeah, just target what you do need to see for Vechain. Hopefully, if it does bounce off these particular levels of support which I've given you, it needs to come back up and break this level of resistance, okay, to start making upwards momentum. So do anticipate that, okay. Come to your charts, because you are under a level of resistance right here, this downwards channel. Do you see this? So hopefully, if Vechain now comes down, gets a bounce, starts to come up, come to your charts and target this level. I could give you it, but as you can see, it changes, okay, because it's a descending level of resistance right there. Okay, so come to your charts and draw this, and then you can see once you get the breakout, put in a nice cheeky long, because this is where you're going to get a nice little pick up for Vechain, and we'll start to create some nice little reversal patterns right there, okay, for Vechain. So yeah, I mean, at the minute it's got a target and it's coming down to it. We're having a massive sell-off across the board, not just for Vechain. It's not Vechain that's being picked on, okay, it's all of crypto. But like I said to you, the selling can only happen for so long, okay. Just look at the history. Look at the history, okay? Let's look at the history. You know, you sell off, only happens for so long. You sell off, only happens for so long before we get these nice recoveries like that. And that's exactly what you've got right now. You'll get some kind of relief rally, you know, which we can sort of take advantage of right there. But yeah, it has its targets. It's going to them, and there's nothing we can do about it. And it's part and parcel of the cycle of crypto, the ABC corrections right there for Vechain. So yeah, stay strong, stay healthy, stay tuned, and I'll be back tomorrow with another update on Vechain. Take care everyone. Bye bye.